in London the other day because I went there and I met some people I thought were quite dodgy. I went for an interview with them to do a part supposedly on television, but I was invited into a tatty little room and it didn't strike me as television work they were doing.
He comes and might knock on your door when you're still asleep and you want to stay in bed and wake you up. Also the postman might bring you some bad news, obviously, in the mail. Also my postman wrote on my post, which is quite scary. He wrote my nickname on my post one day.
Fear of circulating among strangers in a rather artificial situation, which is quite different to just mixing with your friends.
And you've heard of videos whereby they kill people in them in real life. I thought it may be one of them. I talked to a friend of mine about it. He said, was it pornographic? I said, I don't know. It may be something worse.
So there are some that happen rarely, but when they sort of hit you, they hit you very hard, things. And the main one for me sort of is death.
And apart from that, I'm scared of my ego.
It's in a little crawl space, you've got to crawl through them. You can't move your hands or legs properly, you've got to crawl along. The person behind him stopped. The person in front of him stopped. There are thousands of tons of rock over your head and you can't move. It's being buried alive. And that's a fear I do have.
I'm not bothered even if they're violent. I know a criminal guy. He's very sociable, very, very likeable character, but he carries a knife about with him. And I think probably he has used it. He's been in prison. But he's a con as well, because every time I see him, I just feel frightened of him and okay man, I'll buy you a drink. That's, I think we're all frightened of stuff that we're not familiar with. I guess I'm scared of insanity. Too much enlargement of the ego, because it causes madness.